Hold on, let me get my speaker. Hold on, y'all. Wow. Yes. All right, let's go, man. It's your big homie, man. Let's get it, man. Let's get it, man. Let's get it, man. Let's go, man. Let's go, man.
Power on. The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
Power on.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Yep, power on. Big man, play this intro song real quick, man. Wait for a couple people to come in, man. Let's go. Let's change the world, man. Big Bayday, man. Let's go.
Magic City
Let's
is
go.
a strip club.
Let's go.
Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rights and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the race and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Some don't know the effects they have on others when everything that we do affects our younger brothers and sisters. To me it seems that the facts have missed us. Who will be there to reach down to hug and kiss us? Frankly, the current state that we're in needs to be discussed. Self-respect is a must. We need to tone down the lust.
What's good?
What's good, y'all?
World can you trust? The answer to that is yourself. Don't take what that off the bat. Pick that book up off the shelf. Let's go. That means to take what he said, think about it, and then come back and discuss. Let's change the world. What's good, y'all?
Let's change the world, let's change the world, let's change the world, let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change up the world for the boys and the girls, because if we don't change it up, we ain't gonna make it in this world. We need to focus on the present and think less about the past, cause if we keep it up like this, then that's gonna be our fucking ass. You gotta know just where you're coming from to get where you're going, so get on your search for knowledge, cause there's power in knowing. We need to pick up more books and read them cover to cover, and after you get the information, pass it to your brother. Spread it to the whole world. If you know it ain't fake, you'll be surprised the difference in this world that one make a make. It's good and bad in everybody, but you gotta bounce it out. And if we all found that we changed the world, no doubt.
Let's go.
Let's change the world, let's change the world, let's change the world,
Let's change the world, let's change the world. Let's go, y'all. Stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. What's good, y'all? It's your big homie, Big Bayday, man. And we got to do it again, man. It's another episode of that Real Talk, Real Shit podcast, man. One of the only places on YouTube where you're going to get the real deal, man. A lot of these other channels be capping and bullshitting, but over here we don't do that, man. I'm thankful for anybody who does tune in, and I'm appreciative for everybody who does tap in, because nobody has to tune in, man. There's so many places there in the world y'all could be, but y'all are here with me right now, so I appreciate you so much. Now, I'm talking about various topics tonight, y'all. Various topics. Because first and foremost, I gotta touch on this. I'm gonna say this for all my people who are trying to do something with their life, because it's okay to try. It's okay. You have to try. Let me say this to all my people who are trying to do and achieve different things that nobody in their life has achieved before. When you're the first one in your life to achieve stuff, when you're the first one in your family to achieve stuff, when you're the first one in your community to achieve stuff, it will be hard. You will get put through the test. You will get put through the ringer, and people will question you. They will try you. And deeper than that, if you're doing something that is going against the grain, most people are not going to rock with it. Most people are comfortable in their comfort zone. So most people, if you're doing something that's within the grain, they're cool with that. But if you, as soon as you go against the grain and start making people question their life, making people question their beliefs, making people think outside of the box, a lot of people will come for you. Come for you. Now, thank you, sweetheart. Now I'm gonna say this. I want to say this. If you're doing what you're doing for the right reasons, if you're not hurting nobody, if you're doing what you're doing for the right reasons, when you have a goal and you have a mission to accomplish, don't stop until you accomplish your mission. A lot of people get sidetracked and they stop working on their goals because it's going against the cultural norms of society. And a lot of people, I'm gonna say this like this: a lot of people can't take the pressures of society. So a lot of people will fold when they're doing something that's different, something that's um, outside of the norm. A lot of people will fold. A lot of people will give in to the normalities of society. And let me say this: if you want to be normal, if you want to be basic, you go ahead and you give in, you conform, you be like everybody else. But if you don't want to be normal, you don't want to be basic, and you want to live a lifestyle that you want to live instead of a lifestyle that you have to live, go outside the box, do what you're doing, and step up and step out. You know what I mean? Don't let nobody scare you out of trying to be what you're supposed to be. Don't let nobody scare you to trying to do what's right for you and yours. Let me explain something to y'all. I homeschool my children. I'm a homeschool parent. I've always been, way before the lockdowns, way before the viruses, way before all that bullshit. I was doing it with my children. I was teaching my children at home legally, but way before the lockdowns. Let me explain something to y'all. It's not easy being a homeschool parent. But the reason why people like me, and let me speak for myself, the reason why I do it is because I want my children to have a more enriched education. I want them to have an education that actually is going to help them grow and better themselves in life. You know what I mean? Because yes, everybody wants you to do what they did with their kids. Everybody wants you to follow society's normals like they did. But the people who want you to follow society normals, most of them are average, everyday losers, and their lives aren't indicative of any kind of good result, positive result. So I studied statistics and I studied numbers and data. In America, the average high school graduate doesn't usually make nothing out themselves. Let me keep it a buck. In America, the average high school student who just graduates high school doesn't make much out of themselves. So for me to try to follow a blueprint of non-success would be asinine. It would be dumb. It would be dumb for me to follow a blueprint that's not successful. The average everyday citizen in America doesn't know anything that's going on. So it would be dumb, it would be asinine for me to follow a flawed blueprint. See, a lot of y'all aren't smart enough to think outside the box, or you're not logical enough to think for yourself. But there are people in this world who can think for themselves and think outside the box. All of us don't need somebody to tell them to go to sleep. All of us don't need somebody to tell us when to wake up. All of us don't need somebody breathing down our shoulders. All of us don't need a slave master. Some of us adults out here are adults and we can figure out life for ourselves. So salute to all the real adults who don't salute to all the real adults who do what's right for them and their children and their families, regardless of what society says. And I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not saying homeschool your child. That's not what I'm saying. I said salute to all the parents who are doing what's right for them and their families. Salute to them. Salute to them. There is no way in this world that everybody should be striving to be the same like everybody before them. If we were in a world where everybody thought the same, moved the same, act the same, there would be no originality. There would be nobody thinking outside of the box. There would be no original ideas. There would be no originality. It'd be a bunch of conformity and a bunch of complacency. And living in the society we do now, that's damn near where we're at. We're in a society where people get shamed for thinking for themselves. We're in a society where people get shamed for thinking outside the box. We're in a society that shames people for thinking. Even in school, let's keep it a buck. Even in school, they teach you, don't speak until you're called upon. If you have a question, if you have a concern, if you have if you got to go to the bathroom, you still got to raise your hand and wait for somebody to fucking acknowledge you before you go to the bathroom. So what that's doing is raising somebody who's so subservient that they won't even go piss until they get permission to go piss. That's raising somebody who's so subservient that they won't even go take a dump until they get permission to go take a dump. Kids, you ever seen a kid? I've been to school. I remember I was in school. I remember when the kids trying like this to get trying to get heard and trying to get jumping out their seat, hand over their mouth like this. Pick me. And guess what? Sometimes they got picked. Sometimes the teachers acted like they didn't see them. I remember those really studious students who were really good in school and good with books and all that, and they're real studious. I remember them always raising their hands to answer every question, and sometimes the teachers would get tired of the same student asking all the questions. So the teacher used to say, "Would somebody else want to answer? Because Mr. So-and-so is always, he got the answer. We know he got it. We know he knows. Would somebody else want to answer?" And so you get the one with the answer. Let me show you how brainwashed this shit goes, how bad the brainwash is. So you the one with the answer, the one that's on the tip of your tongue. You already know it. You've been studying all week. You've been studying. You know the answer. You get bypassed. The one who knows best gets bypassed for the ones who don't know nothing at all. And the reason why the teacher bypasses the one who knows most is because the one who has the answer to the question doesn't need to any more attention. They have to cater and feed into the children who don't know nothing and don't have the answers, who don't know the answer to the problem. And they have to cater to them and try to speed them and catch them up to the children who knew better, who understood. So for the children like me, when I was in school, I already knew. So I didn't get chosen a lot. I didn't get chosen a lot because my teacher already knew. She said, "Mr. Moore, you want to give anybody else a chance?" So it taught me to just shut up and act like I didn't know it. I learned in school to act like I was dumb to get the attention that I wanted. I learned in school to act like I didn't know everything to fit in with the normal students who didn't know everything. I had to learn how to shut up and fall back and let everybody else who was dumb speak up. And I had to learn how to just be quiet because I already knew the answer and she didn't want me to say it, because if I said the answer, then all the dummies would just write the answer down and they wouldn't figure out the problem for themselves. This is why mass education is no good. It's only good for the losers in society. Mass education is not good for the smart, intelligent people, because for me, let me explain to you. I was so advanced in my classes, my teachers used to let me go to higher grade classes and study with the older kids. The teachers would let me go to the lower grade classes and teach the younger kids. I was so advanced in this shit. My teacher suggested me a program called early childhood development. And early childhood development is where I learned, that's where I got the mindset to want to homeschool my own children. When I went through early childhood development, yeah, because I was going through, look, I went through advanced classes too. I was in advanced classes too, but I stopped doing all that shit. I didn't want to do advanced classes because that just skipped me too far ahead. But in reality, I ain't talking about advanced. I was literally started my students guidance counselor suggested me to go to early childhood development because she said I was so intelligent. She said I could possibly study that, and then that could possibly get me to wanting to be a teacher. My teachers knew I was a teacher when I was a student. You hear what I'm saying? My teachers knew I was a teacher back when I was a student. I was always a teacher even when I was a student. I used to go from middle school classes. I'd get on a bus when I got my early childhood development certificate. I would get on a bus in my school, my middle school, and I would go to the bus driver would drive me and a few other people to an elementary school. And we would go to the Rammer Road Elementary, another elementary school. I was in middle school. We would go down the street to an elementary school, and I would teach the elementary school students. I was doing that when I was in the 7th grade. I was teaching elementary school students. I was a teacher, basically like a teacher assistant, but I wasn't getting paid. I was doing it through the school system. And I learned then that the child's first 5 years are the most developmental for their brain. I learned then first 5 years. I learned a lot about parenting back then. I learned a lot about child development back then. And so it made me say, hey, when I have my children, I know what to do because I learned about these things. When I have my kids, I know how to teach them and what type of things to teach them because I understand how their brains learn, how their brains retain knowledge and shit like that. I learned young that I was a teacher. Now, when you're trying to do something with your life, the average, regular, everyday people around you, they're not going to understand what you're doing. They're not going to understand what you're doing because their brain can't go past what society has programmed them to do. Their brains can't go past school, training, work. Their brains can't go past that. Most people in society can't go past school, work, school, work. That's all we know. That's all we know. We're trained how to be good slaves. And then once we're old enough, we can be allowed to do it. That's what we do here. That's what we are in America. We're good. We're just trained slaves. And if you go with the blueprint of society, you will be nothing but a slave until the day you die. And then there's people like me who come into society and I sit back and I look at it and I step back. I zoom out and I look at society and I say, hey man, I don't want to be like that. Hey, I don't want to go down that route. Hey, if I do this, I do that, I do this, I might could be something. I'm applying myself. And see, a lot of average everyday citizens, when you apply yourself, they don't like that shit because if you're applying yourself, they're looking at you like why they. For somebody who's not applying themselves, they're looking at you like why are you going doing all that when you don't have to? And then also when they go home by themselves, they look at you, look at themselves and say, why am I not applying myself? So a lot of times it breeds hatred and jealousy when you're around people who are not applying themselves. This is why it's good to be around people who are like-minded. This is why it's good to focus and surround yourself with other people who are on your level. Because if you surround yourself by people who are crabs in the bucket, as soon as you get all the way to the top, they're gonna grab your little claw and pull your stupid ass back down. You might have been all the way out the bucket, but you was holding on for one claw, trying to figure out where to land at on the other side, and they grab your ass and bring you back in. We should never let nobody bring you down to where they're at if that's where they want to be. And also you should never down nobody for being where they want to be at. That's another level of this shit. And I have to work on myself with that too. Because I've exalted myself to such a high standard that I didn't realize that everybody's not here yet. I have to keep reminding myself that everybody's not where I'm at yet. Everybody's not spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally. A lot of people are not where I'm at. It took years for me to get where I'm at right now. It took 40 years and pinpoint dedication. And a lot of people, I understand they didn't have that. They don't have that. So I have to understand too, y'all, that as I make myself more valuable, more better for society, I have to realize that everybody's not at that point. So I can't be super critical on everybody else because I realize everybody's on their own personal journey. You see what I'm saying? So like, just because I've got myself to this point right now where I'm at doesn't mean that I'm gonna read your comments in just a second, Shamus V. I love you, I appreciate you. Just because I got to this point where I'm at because of the hard work and dedication that I put in doesn't mean that I should knock anybody else for not being where I'm at. Because like I said, everybody's journey is not the same. So I might be here where I'm at to motivate and show others something, but then I have to accept that everybody's where everybody's destiny is not done yet. And I'm gonna say this because I want to tie this in to all people. I'm gonna tell everybody listening. You can apply the knowledge of the next man to make yourself more successful. You can. You can learn from somebody else's failures. You can learn from somebody else's successes. You could learn from somebody else's mistakes easily. Like you could learn from the next man if you're at that place, if you get to that point in your life to where you're not super egotistical and you can't be egotistical because I'm gonna just say it like that. I have to understand that everybody's not where I'm at, and I have to be respectful of people on their journey as well. It teaches us to shut off the natural body warnings and needs. Facts eventually leads to turning, ignoring intuition, preparing workers to wait until schedule breaks and ignore our needs for master. That's exactly. Shamelessly V, I would kiss you if I was around you, baby. That's exactly what that is. Damn, I would give you the biggest kiss if I was around you. Damn, that's exactly what that is. They done program niggas to not to put yourself on standby. It's so messed up too, man. Damn, that's messed up, girl. You just said it. You just fucking said it, man. You just fucking said it, girl. You just said it, man. You just said it. Nigga, about that. I done seen kids pee on themselves because the teacher wouldn't answer. I done seen kids walk out the class because they had to use the bathroom and the teacher wouldn't answer them because they always asking questions. So the teacher avoided them and they walked out the class and got in trouble by the principal, by the administrators. I seen it. Yo, man, this shit is bad, bro. That's why schools have hall monitors and shit like that. It's like prison, bro. And you do you, man. Y'all do you. Y'all about to send y'all's kids right back to that shit. But it's like prison, bro. I'm hearing none of that shit. That shit like prison, bro. The food they feed y'all, your kids in there says for institutional use only on the box. That shit like prison, bro. That shit like prison, bro. To each his own, though. But motherfuckers want to, people want to say, I had somebody try to say, I should put my kids in school and I will be less stressed out. Let me say this. Everybody don't want free time to be a hoe. Everybody doesn't want free time to be a hoe. Some of us are responsible for our responsibilities. Some people like me who made the children are comfortable taking care of the children that I made. Some people like me don't feel comfortable passing my responsibility on to the next person. Some people like me don't feel safe passing something that only I care about the most to passing uh my most valuable creation. People like me don't feel safe passing my most valuable creation to a total fucking stranger. Stop fucking playing with me, man. Man, y'all, I ain't even gonna get on this, but I can't even count the amount of women that I was having sex with all day long while their children was at school. I can't even count the amount. I can't even count the amount of women that I was having sex with while their children was in school. I can't even tell you the amount. I'm not lying. They be like, come over. I'm about to take my kids to school real quick. Shit, come on over. You can come over. Just meet me in the front. Meet me at my house. They got me waiting in their driveway. I'm waiting in the driveway at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning. And I'm dusting mama off all day long. All day long. And then when it's time for the kids to get out of school, she putting herself together like she been doing something. This shit crazy. And I ain't talking shit because I done been with women who was responsible with single mothers and they wasn't doing dirt and all that. But I'm just being real. Majority of the women who had their kids in school, they was just freaking off while their kids was in school. I don't want to hear that shit, bro. See, there's men like me who learn from the flaws of society and who say, I don't want to be flawed like everybody else. That shit ain't cool for a nigga just to be dropping their babies off and then you don't know what's going on. Then you get random calls. The baby having this. Somebody beat your baby up. Your baby gonna beat somebody up. Your son pushed somebody. Your son said F you. Your son did this. Your daughter did this. We caught your son doing it. Well, goddamn. If you just monitor your own child, you wouldn't have to worry about all that shit. You have to worry about a home set of problems and little stray away problems and shit like that. Because that's another thing too. You gotta let people live their life, bro. Like as far as like my kids and shit like that, boy, you gotta let them live their life because if you try to be too strict on somebody, bro, they're gonna run. You be too strict on your daughter. She ain't gonna be your daughter as soon as she come of age. You try to be too strict on your daughter. She will not be your daughter once she becomes age. She will become society's daughter. And that's not a good thing, bro. It's not a good thing. Y'all out here letting society raise y'all's children, and people got the audacity to talk about me, who's taking responsibility and raising my own children, bro. Like I had my mother one time say, you ever thought about putting him in school? For what? They're in school. It's a legal homeschool. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. Cause I'm not on here just to talk about my personal business. What I'm on here to say is don't let nobody stop you from doing the right thing, bruh. When that virus hit and all them kids, they forced them kids to stay at home, and you had to do school with your kids at home, what happened then? You was kicking your kids' ass, nigga was mad at your kids, nigga was motherfucker was you didn't even know what to do with your child. Because you know why? You ain't been raising them for their whole life, so you didn't even know what to do. Motherfuckers like me, I was like, shit, we already was living that life. I was living that life before they told you had to live it. I was already taking care of my own children before they told you had to take care of your own children. Kids was getting beat up, kids was getting abused, all kind of shit. You know why? Because you couldn't drop the baby off and go to get freaked off. You couldn't drop the baby off and have random niggas coming to your house freaking you off like P. Diddy. You couldn't do that, so you was pissed off at the baby. You couldn't have your freak offs, so you was pissed off. You couldn't go to work and cheat on your husband, so you was mad at your husband. You couldn't go to work and cheat on your baby mama, so you was mad at your fucking baby mama. I peeped the game, bro. I peeped the game. That lockdown, it showed niggas who was who and what was what. And that's the thing. Most motherfuckers couldn't go off and be they fake selves no more in society. So they was at home losing their motherfucking minds. It wasn't no more fake society. It wasn't no more do a pointless task for money to survive. It wasn't none of that. It wasn't none of that. Especially for people like me, I was deemed a non-essential. I work in a restaurant. They said restaurants was done. I was not needed anymore. Guess what? I already knew that was the case in the world. Now everybody knows they're non-essential. A bunch of people started waking up, making businesses and shit like that. Everybody's producing something. Well, not everybody. A lot of people are producing stuff, and now we don't have enough consumers like that. We don't have no consumers, so America said, shit, bring in the migrants. They'll buy this shit. Bring in the migrants and give them some money to spend here. They'll spend it. And then that plan backfired. Everything these people does backfires because they don't think with logic. These people aren't thinking with logic. They're thinking with greed. They're thinking with lust, envy, hatred. They're not thinking with logic. The people who run this world are some evil bastards. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about. The people that run this world are some evil bastards. And they've been getting away with dirt for too long. And until motherfuckers stand up to these evil bastards, they're going to keep doing dirt to our people. Because they're not doing the dirt to their people. They're doing it to our people. Let me read these comments before I get into this video. Let me see. Boom, 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 boom. Let me see. Shamelessly Voracious said, I quit the advanced learning program because they gave us 4 hours free time every day to slow us down to non-advanced learners. Exactly. They said, oh yeah, you can do whatever you want. All the kids who are graduating early, you can go home early. Senior skip day. You're graduating early, go home early. You don't need any more challenge here. There's no challenge for you. You already passed this shit. Go home. You're fine. Y'all understand this shit, man? It's all conditioning, bro. It's all conditioning, and I don't care if nobody cares. I don't care. Look, I realize we're in a world full of demons and nobody cares but the few. I realize that. I'm fine with that. But guess what? I care. I care. I care about everything. I care about everybody. especially if I love you. Oh man, if I love you, you won't even have to lift a finger. For the people who I love, you don't even have to lift a finger. Y'all notice how much information I'm giving y'all and shit? I love my people. You don't even, I'm trying to give you so much information where you don't even got to figure nothing out. You just got to walk out here with the right knowledge and apply it. That's what I do for the people I love. I'll tell you all my secrets. I'll give you the game if I love you. I will show you the way if I love you. And if I don't love you, well, I ain't even going to look at you. I ain't going to talk to you. You don't exist. That's what people don't understand. People like me, I'm a cancer. And cancers, we don't care about, I don't care about that being friends with everybody shit. I'm comfortable with everybody and I'm comfortable by myself. You know what I mean? I'm cool either way. Let me read these comments. Let me see. Never listen to advice from someone worse off. Exactly. They're unqualified. That's why I don't give relationship advice. I'm single. Facts. Now, I would say this, though. You can still learn from failures, too, though, Shamelessly V. You could learn from somebody's successes and from people's failures. You could learn from your failures as well. That's called accountability. So it's not always about being on the up and up and knowing being the best and the smartest and all that. Sometimes it's about avoiding the problems. You feel me? Like a lot of things I do, I'm trying to be accountable so I don't have the problem because I don't want to experience every problem. I don't want to go through health issues and this and that. So I try to be proactive on this shit. Be healthy ahead of time so I don't need to change and alter my diet once I'm sick. You see what I'm saying? So you could learn from failures and successes. I'm learning from everything, man. God said you can learn from babies. No, God said you can learn from babies and old people and everything in between. You can learn from everything. Everything. I love to watch some failures. I love to watch criminals. I love to watch sinners. I love to watch heathens because that just keeps me in perspective of why I'm not, who I'm not. Like, damn, that motherfucker killed that many people. Oh, I could never do that. Oh, that person did this and that. Oh, I could never do that. You see what I'm saying? I respect the evil side, but I can't do it. I got respect for the evil. I got respect for good. I just don't play that route. I just do me. I'm just being good as I can so I could, be a good role model for my children and anybody who looks up to me. Trying to be a good role model. Um, Let me see. Uh, Angel, what's good, Angel? My brother Angel in the building. He said straight bullshit. Glad I realized it when I was in school. It just sucked that I couldn't get some to understand. That's the thing, Angel. We're the enlightened ones. We're gonna walk this path alone, but at least the internet lets us know that there are other enlightened ones on out here. The internet lets you know that there are other chosen ones out here. The internet lets you know that you're not the only one who thinks like you think. The internet will allow you to link up with your tribe, but the internet will also give you full access to all haters and all people who don't like you. So you gotta take the good with the bad. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna tell y'all something. Y'all look, it might not be a lot of people who listen to me, but I'm gonna tell y'all how y'all know I'm the truth for real. For the people who listen to me and like even the internet, the niggas who don't know me and all that, when I'm speaking and preaching, only at the beginning the trolls talk junk and try to be slick talk junk. But as soon as I say a few words and start speaking, there's nothing that they could say. Y'all notice that? Y'all notice that once I'm really deep into my preaching, into my word, nobody can say a harmful thing or they don't say it. Because if you say some dumb, ignorant, disrespectful stuff, you're just exposing yourself as a bigot. You know what I mean? Or people, people might not care enough, but people do be caring. People be waiting to troll, man. People be waiting for the right time to troll. Seamus CV said, I tell mine to walk out, then have them call me. They won't, cause I'm not playing by my kids. They learn quick. Facts. 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 Seamus CV said, natural learning, give them the tools to think before acting. Tell possible outcomes. Let them make decisions if it's harmless. That's that, man. Listen, my kids is learning, man. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all how serious this shit is. Like for science class right now, we got tadpoles growing in my front yard. We're growing tadpoles. We're growing frogs right now for science class. My sons, both of them caught some tadpoles and we're growing them. We're feeding them, we're taking care of them. I got them in this big ass pan, it's like a 2 gallon pan, and we're feeding them and keeping them alive. We're growing frogs right now, man. It don't get no more of a learning experience than what we do in my house, man. Like, yes, we're poor sometimes, yes, this and that, but guess what? We are so enriched here. My educational system is enriching. Like, we go on field trips every time I'm off. We go on field trips, unless I'm just don't we ain't got nowhere to go or it's raining or something. But I'm just saying, like, we do field trips like once or twice a week. People just need to be accountable for themselves, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. People need to be accountable, bro. Let me read these comments, man. Yeah, people are crazy. I'm gonna read it. She said, "I was only mad mad because I recognized the psychological warfare tactics and knew the trauma being caused. I didn't want my kids seeing it in public because people got stupid, crazy, reckless with cruelty. You already know what's good. We in the building, man. In the building, man. Facts. No, I hear you. I got uh I got a lot of marriage advice. What's good, SS? We in the building, man. Look, I got a lot of marriage advice. I got a lot of relationship advice. I got a lot of experience in that shit, man. I was in a 12-year marriage. Well, we wasn't married for 12 years, but we was together for 12 years. Really longer than 12 because my daughter, yeah, so about 12 years. We was together about 11 years. Probably about 11, 12 years. 11, yeah. I'm gonna say this though. As far as that relationship shit goes, no, hold on. Let me show this video. Let me show this video of this bastard. Hold on, let me show this video. Let me show this video of this little bastard, man. Let me show y'all this bastard, man. Man, this shit, this world, man. This world, bro. They got special laws and special rules where motherfuckers think they above the laws, bro. They got special laws for these people. Trying to get on. I'm trying to get on my Wi-Fi. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to link up to this Wi-Fi. Man, come on, man. All right, let go. connected without internet. Yo, all right, let's go. For your bad friends, all right, let's go. What's that new one? All right, look at this nigga right here, bro. This fuck nigga, bro. So this in New York. And I'm gonna explain something to you. I'm gonna play this little video. I'm gonna explain something to y'all real quick, man.
Delete it out your phone. I told you, look, you taking mad pictures of them little. Delete it out your phone. Delete it out your phone. I told you, look, you taking mad pictures of them little fucking girls. I told you, delete it. Nah, don't hit him yet. Don't hit him yet. Don't hit him yet. Delete. No, let him delete it first. Let him delete it first. No, that's robbery. Let him delete it first, bro. Let him delete it first. Let him delete it first. I told you, I knew what the fuck I was saying, bro. Delete it. Delete it. Those are babies. Those are babies. Delete it. All of it. Matter of fact, where's the police at? I told you I was watching them do it for the longest. You taking pic them girls was like fucking 11 years old, bro. Like you crazy. Delete all of it. Go to the delete it and then delete the delete. Yo, delete the delete before I beat the jacket off you, bro. I'm telling you. Yo, Chair, wait. No, it's not. Go to your delete. Go, yo, get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. You gotta go. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out before I beat you the fuck up. Get out. Get the fuck out. Get out right now. Get the fuck out. Get out. Get out.
And look, the police protected this pussy nigga. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. The police protected this pussy nigga. I'm gonna tell y'all something what you might understand though. In Judeo, Jews believe that a woman is legal at the age of 13. These people are so sick and twisted in their culture. They believe that women are legal at the age of 13. So these motherfuckers running around taking pictures of prospecting young, possibly he's trying to find 13-year-old girl, man. And this nigga, and then in their culture, they have a thing for the young because, like I told you, in their culture, 13-year-old girls are legal. And the world has allowed a safe place for people to be foul and sick and demented in culture and in tradition. But they want to vilify a P. Diddy. And you wonder why P. Diddy knows what he knows. You wonder where did P. Diddy learn that shit from? From the people with the money. Where did these Diddies learn booty tag and games like that? From money people. Diddy didn't go to prison. Diddy wasn't in prison. He didn't grow up a jailhouse nigga. We never heard stories of Diddy being violated. Take that, take that. Let's go. Let's work. Let's rock. Diddy's all his ad libs and everything he stood for was letting you know what he was on. But who taught him how to do that? Some little weasel with a lot of money. Some little weasel. And now we're living in a world where we're following the weasels with the money. We're living in a world where wieners and weasels with money gonna get uh respected and attention and goddamn uh fucking weasel. And look at this fucking weasel. I'm gonna play that again. Cause these fucking
Get out right now.
you know
Get the
get
fuck out.
out. This nigga
Delete it out your phone.
look.
Delete it out your phone. I told you, look, you taking mad pictures of the little fucking girls. I told you, delete it. Nah, don't hit them yet.
Bitch ass nigga. Bitch ass nigga.
Delete it out your phone. Delete it out your phone. I told you, look, you taking mad pictures of them little fucking girls. I told you, delete it. Nah, don't hit them yet.
This nigga got the fake Jewish curl. Nigga got a hat, a fucking wig hat. My nigga, I got the real Jew curls. The real Jewish curls. You see, these are the Jewish curls that they trying to mimic and imitate. Hold on, I got some in my curl. I got some lint in my Jew curls. You know what I mean? Hold on. I got some lint in my shit. I got some lint in my shit. Yeah, get out of my shit. See, these are the curls that they want, that they gotta try to imitate and duplicate. You gotta put two of these in his hat and drop it down in his hat, my nigga. But you, the whole time, you out here peeping and peeping on little girls, my nigga. See? And I'm gonna tell you another thing, another level to this conversation that y'all might not peep. He's using a flip phone. Let me break down to you why he's using a flip phone. Flip phones are burner phones. Flip phones are phones that criminals use. Oh, Big Baddie, you're a smart motherfucker. He's using a flip phone. He's using criminal phone. Those are the phones like they used to sell at Family Dollar, a little flip phone. Nigga trap them motherfucker flip phones out. And after they trap it out, they'll throw it, break it in half, throw it in the water. That's what he got. He got a fucking criminal phone. So he's doing dirt. Knowingly, he's out here doing dirt with his motherfucking flip criminal phone. Bruh. And look, and then the nigga ran behind the police, and he's lucky. He's lucky they had mercy on his ass. And I hope they get him. No, actually I don't. I hope the police get him. I hope the police get him. I hope the police send him to a regular American jail. But you know what? He won't go to an American jail. He'll go to his own people's got a jail. And they'll put him in that jail and he'll be comfortable and safe. Because if they put him in American jail with Big Bubba, they're going to put something up in. They can put some hot sauce in his burrito. For real. Niggas like that deserve hot sauce in their burritos. For real. For real. You want to run around here looking at little girls, my nigga? You deserve hot sauce in your burrito in jail, bro. He like extra chili in his burrito. Get him right. My nigga he needs hot sauce and extra chili in his burrito, my nigga. Fuck that, bro. Make his burrito extra sloppy with chili and hot sauce, my nigga. Burn him up. Get him right. I'm not speaking hate. I'm speaking food. Cook his burrito in jail. He need to be in jail cooking burrito. You put extra chili and extra hot sauce in the burrito so his mouth burn. I'm not promoting hate. Definitely not promoting hate against the Jewish people. I'm definitely not. But that nigga needs extra hot sauce in his burrito in jail. He needs to go to jail, bro. Straight up. This world's so sick and twisted. You gotta speak extra weird because these people are so raw. They'll come put that game down on your ass. Your ass, bro. All of our great people was assassinated by the same people. Even Jesus. Even Jesus. We keep allowing the same things to happen to us over and over and over again, bro. I love y'all though, man. Let me get off here, man. I don't even want to talk no more because I don't want to say the wrong thing. I don't want to get off though, but I really, boy, I'm so sick of this shit, man. It's like we the weakest people, and we just let. Look, let me show y'all, man. So this dude, this young punk. This is a lesson for women right here. This young punk, who's like a streamer. Hold on. This dude is a streamer, and I might do a video about this later, because it's really some bullshit. Everybody's playing themselves for this fake money and this fame, this fake fame. Everybody playing themselves, bro. Everybody playing themselves for this fame, bro. Everybody playing themselves. These women doing anything for money, bro. I'm gonna play some of this, bro, because I want y'all to understand some of this shit, man. So it's a famous streamer named Xena the Witch, and right then and there, you already know she's, you know, she says she breaks down. She's in jail. She's dating this 19-year-old boy who is a streamer on some streaming platform. I don't know nothing about this shit. I think it's on Kick. I don't watch that shit. I don't watch no motherfucking Kick. I don't care nothing about that shit. So the little dude, 19-year-old dude, was fucking with the 29-year-old lady, Xena the Witch. And I guess they say he known her for a month. Let me let this tape play. Let's let the tape play, bro.
Kick live streamer Xena the Witch could be facing jail time after she was caught using a paintball gun to shoot a random person at Lady Bird Lake. Fox 7 Austin's Libby Farrow has the latest on her arrest.
29-year-old Amaris Sampson, more commonly known by her Kick username Xena the Witch, was arrested Wednesday night around 10 p.m. She was arrested for intentionally causing bodily injury and deadly conduct. On Saturday, August 9th, Sampson is seen in a live stream shooting a random person with a paintball on the trail near Lady Bird Lake. She's participating in an annual citywide $30,000 prize money worth scavenger hunt that's hosted by another streamer, Ice Poseidon. But the event is not city sanctioned. Austin police were searching for Sampson as she had a warrant for her arrest. They located Xena the Witch while live streaming with other streamers in a van with no license plates outside of Fox 7 Austin on East 10th Street. The arrest caused quite a streamer frenzy where many of them showed up and streamed the arrest. In an X post, Ice Poseidon is seen commenting on the situation, saying, quote, "I saw this coming from a mile away. I knew this was going to happen. If you are being investigated by the police with a warrant, obviously this was bound to happen at some point." Xena the Witch's official Kick account has been banned and shut down. She could face up to several years in prison and a $10,000 fine. Libby Farrow, Fox 7 Austin News.
Yeah, what's your name? Where did she shoot you? In the thigh. Do you know who it was?
Can you please turn that off?
Yeah, I just wanted to get the evidence because I can.
It's one of the girls. Yeah, Amira Sampson. She's the one who shot you. Are you okay? I'm fine. I'm just.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Now this conversation, look, that lady snitched on her ASAP. She said, you have first and last name. She the one who shot you. ASAP, bro. And to his point, all that shit, the wrong person get a bullet in the head. Yep, maybe for consequences. Yeah, look, she got deadly something, bro. They're gonna try to bam her. And she shot a little white girl. They're gonna bam her, bro. They're gonna bam her, bro. They're gonna bam her, bro. Let's go. They're gonna ban her, bro. Let me listen to this. Listen to her jail conversation, bro. So she's dating a little young 19-year-old streamer. He's a probably popular streamer. And I'm gonna tell you, when women chase money, they're gonna get with losers and lame niggas, bro. Don't chase money. Find you a good man who's responsible and reliable and dependable. Because a good man who's responsible, reliable, dependable, he gonna make money regardless. Don't get with a nigga. Oh, he's rich, he's famous, he's this and that. Okay. Look, this young nigga, she's in jail, and listen to what she's gonna say. Listen to this shit, man.
No, not yet. All right. I mean, there's nothing you can do. You're locked up. Oh yeah, allegedly. Yeah. What's up? You have 1 minute left. Dude, what do you fucking have to say? You're wasting your seconds.
I love you.
Oh, alright. Huh? Your ass is fucked up? What?
So, look, it's a young boy, man. It's a 19-year-old boy. She's 29 years old. And when you and seek for fame, you're gonna do anything. You're gonna do anything and seek for fame. These people do anything trying to get famous.
What do you fucking have to say? You're wasting your seconds.
Look, first off, she's talking about she loves him. They said she only knew him for a month. She's talking about she love him. This nigga's laughing and shit. He's streaming online, playing the phone jailhouse conversation. This nigga's doing this shit for clout. He don't care nothing about her. Then she said, my asshole's messed up and I can't even sit down for because of you. So obviously she let him get some backdoor action, and he done hit her with the 19-year-old slam jam, and she's in jail sore and hurt. You know what I'm trying to tell y'all is, when you're dealing with the devil, because these people, look, let me show y'all something. Look, this is a picture of her right here. She's called so-and-so the witch. Do you see the little hand symbol and the magic shit behind her? And she's dressed in all black with the cross clothing brand. I forget what that brand is. The Triple Cross clothing brand. What that shit called? Chrome Hearts, I think that's called. She got the Chrome Heart shirt on. All satanic shit, bro, she doing. And when I keep telling y'all, if you deal with the devil, you play with the devil, you'll meet a little nigga like this young demon nigga, 19-year-old fucking streamer. He's probably the son of some billionaire. And they're starting a new website out, and so he's the new face of it, because this is just how it goes, bro. He's some bullshit fake nigga, and they putting him on, and he's dragging this 29-year-old woman through the mud for fame and fortune. And now they had some people, they were doing a challenge, shooting niggas with paintball gun. She ended up catching a charge, and he's making mockery of her while she's calling him to help get her out of jail, bro. This shit is sick. And my nigga listen, it speaks against shit like sodomy in the Bible. It does. I don't care what you into. You can do what you want. It's your body, your choice. Yeah, whoop-de-whoop. But it speaks against sodomy in the Bible. So my nigga goddamn hit her with the backdoor wham jam. She talking about she can't even sit down in jail and shit. Hey baby, you dealing with the devil. You dancing with the devil. So hey, now your life's in jeopardy. You're in jail forever, however long. And then on top of that, you got hit some Sodom and Gomorrah before you went to jail. So man, y'all know what's going on, man. This shit is a sick, twisted world, bro. And these demons are putting our people through the ringer. For nothing. For nothing. She ain't rich. She ain't famous. Like, and you got getting Sodom and Gomorrah. and now you in jail for God knows how long for playing a evil game that ain't supposed to be played. We used to do that type of bad shit when we was little, get paintball guns and shoot shit up. That's bad. That's bad little kid shit. That's kid shit. That ain't no grown up shit. But yeah, they got this girl out here, 29-year-old woman getting sodomized by a little boy for money. Man, get y'all lame, man. I'm sick and tired of all this shit. All y'all, a lot of these famous people, all these celebrities, they did all that shit for nothing. Now every celebrity trying to get a podcast on YouTube. All these niggas did all that selling out, and now y'all coming to YouTube trying to get podcasts. Man, get on off of YouTube. Stay your ass on AMG record, Universal record, CMG record, all the record labels. Stay y'all ass over there. Trying to be goddamn YouTubers now because your bread is fucked up. Because don't nobody buy music because you allow these companies to take away your CD sales. Now you don't own any copies of this music you're selling, so now you're selling penny shares on music industry. That's not our fault. You allow these demons to take away your physical copies and take you into a life of nothingness. It's not our fault, brothers. How y'all let these people take away your physical copies that you made your money? Niggas made millions of dollars selling CDs out the trunk. How you gonna let these people take it away? Are you that? Oh, yes, you are. Desperate as hell to be on TV, ass nigga. So you take $1 million loan from a weirdo, and the only way to get some of that interest off that loan is to do some strange things. Y'all better stop playing with me, bro. Niggas be making you do strange things for a piece of change, bro. Y'all better stop playing with me, man. Everybody ain't on that type of time, bro. Everybody ain't selling nothing. Everybody's soul ain't for sale, bro. Everybody's shit ain't for sale, bro. It's your big homie, Big Baddie. I love y'all, man. Hey, it is what it is, man. I'm tired. I'm going to bed. I'm about to fall asleep right now. But hey, everybody ain't got to be like that, man. We could do better, man. We could do better, man. You got a little 29-year-old woman threw her life away for a little piece of trash. That little boy's a piece of trash, man. If you want to see the whole story, it's on it's all over the blogs, man. It's all over social media. It's all over World Stars, everywhere, man. Go check it out, because I ain't trying to. I just want people to understand, these women to understand, by trying to get in with these money people, you're only playing yourself and selling yourself off and selling yourself short. They only want you for sex and things of that nature. They don't care about your talents. Like women artists and shit, ain't nobody care about that shit, man. Unless you really spitting that shit, bro. Don't nobody want to hear none of that shit, bro. I'm just being honest. This is even like the NFL, the WNBA. Them girls in the WNBA, don't nobody watch that shit, bro. Don't nobody care about that shit. You know why? Because women don't really support each other like that. It's a bunch of catty competition amongst women. There's not no support like that. There's not no support really like that with nobody. Niggas don't support each other. So it's just a bunch of people watching shit, co-signing it publicly because society is doing that, and then privately, no support. But it's your big homie, Big Baddie. I love y'all. Big homie, let's go. Thank y'all for tuning in.